and boy, yeah, don't chapter. Emma supply my sleep and my queen do what I do and you brains and do and watch out with one. And again as a son. Again as a son. Even a brand new square. Yet to make a person has women young for square. Therefore, Casa Mamma body has a magic cry again in 9 and again I see Miss Casa for unity. Yet, my dear, may come up upon a mobile butcher say, has a pair ye be never must wait more for car, me and Mama. Car, boya. Was I believe you should have someone? I'm away. Club was your Jimmy to be suffering in a very new grand now soon. And system from that one, that paper. I need to know the near year an organization team bar support the team came boom. Nana Sabre no time. We were when General Secretary. So Castle Ems will be more. We super, one more, but you go contact with your car. And the moment that last time it will be a year late in catch. Miss Sam, yes, Uncle Fa. Now, me and Wasapaya. You more answers in every one of saving it. As he may could be more battle. Somebody a bit to me, I must tell you, I am man. Has he yet to me actually give free and cry? Ever. Yes, I can't remember 75. Come back for Cabay. Me by my main Bob and so say, as a journey from my back. Miss Ramon. When you see, united we stand, divided we fall. French apostles is it? Huh? French apostles is it? Elle le monde le ment à tout tuer. Wo wura ya otuwe arifisi chama chatrede. Ebi mwadi mba wo moye. Tete paja mu. Ne kumanye. Abas bas paja mu. Amani ya kunu wese kunu nyame ne nim. Nti masa wo kan ya mfa ya na ya. Wo kan sigi pamfa ya. Na benfo se jawa. Yɛ asoa sabi nya kwame nkuma wo wie sukuru wie university dadaada telefo bi na yɛ adwuma no yɛde to hɔ ne bi nso bae te mu wɔ sisi mu ɔkyɛ mu sana mo nye ne yie karakora kyerɛ da afɔ da afɔ gre sɛ da afɔ agorɔ srɛmo wo me yɛ kan ho mom yɛ sampo yɛ tama na ha se tibiri kumasi podi buses bɛsɛ du ɛba basis no mu ba no enye late misra mo ene wo ka asasam kiri wo ko mu gwaza tim no afira manfo mu edi eti na tim na afira manfo mu atutue bi nkoyi a ye mani pana so nte se nkoyi na ye mmra dada mu ye sabetini asaka no mu nyina medra mi nyina na mu edamase nyame hira mu nyina medamase bi sira mo mo be ma chapter 3 wo Greater Hana Timuno, Nitiwo, Mamma chapter Sinu, Kumasi, Mamma chapter, my chapter Sinu, Miss Ramo, Yasha as a wood to me now. Me group it down. One lad who saw no person who catcher, and Ribbon and Legation Tratiano, Mitchell Sorano, Nadu 130, no Masorana to Panama Freo Nabusan too. That's the way you be taken it. Some Mitimina has become a legation. Makuma usisi ya nyame de nkumi o me ne me yire ko me se me ware ha sansan me be ware o ene ha sere mo de de o na me ko ke be yi na me mo yi na
Is it wisdom? Message but full of wisdom. He who has ears, let him listen. If I took a lead from what he said something is missing. It is for us to go and look and change for that to bring back. That is what is the next agenda going to be this into. But before then, let me acknowledge the presence of our former MD. Incidentally, when we were both in the NCC, he was the treasurer and I was the general secretary. He later became the managing director of the club. Mr. Jara Agra, please. Why is he sitting? I'm not comfortable at all. Please, go and pick him up.
Today is a drama.
No, take him up. Well, the rest of the bring him to us. Acknowledge the presence of one of our staunch phobians, Mr. Ebokumsi. Please stand up and let us acknowledge you. Mama Vicentia, please come and introduce the Greater Accra RCC members. They are our host region. They received us, and it is proper that we introduce the executives to you for you to know who they are. Next time when you meet them anywhere, you can easily recognize them. So, Mama Vicentia.
Phobia. Thank you. I think it's good for us to acknowledge our regional chairman. They have been doing marvelously well when we travel to their regions. Especially when we look at the Brang and Hafo region, we have about 5 football teams there. And whenever you go there, Mr. Nketia will not sleep. We'll be going round and round and round. So, the mayor, who is the host, is Mr. Jane, his name is JJJ. Jane Jakwakojo Afango, alias Chambo. If you are here, let us see. Mayor. Chambo, they say, where are you? You should, the regional chairman should have sit at the front side. The second in command is, I have to add honorable to their names. Honorable Ishak Tepe, who was just introduced by Abashai. Very hard working. Ashanti Regional Chairman. Very, very, very hard working. The third is Mr. Rexford Iketia, Brown Hafo region. Come on, let us see. He has 5 teams now. How many teams do you have now? 5?
Yes.
Then we have Mr. Ebenezer Buabe. Ebenezer, that's how Mr. McDonald called him. Western region is also here. You have done well. Central region, we have Andrew Forson. He's not here with us. The Eastern region, Peter Sego. is indisposed, and his executives are here. Adumanko and Co. Then the northern region, we have Mr. Collins. Collins Entry. Yes, he's acting on behalf of Raizu, who is now the RFA chairman. And he's doing very marvelously well, as you know. They are also here from the northern sector. And we have my hometown, my chairman, FO, as we call Patrick Jakpasu. You are all welcome, hard-working chairman. God bless you. Please, I want to use this opportunity. Hometown, I know, I say, Volta region. Please, can we I have to ask permission from chairman and then the high table that we had lost our vice chairman in the eastern region, who is called Zaragoza. So if we can all be on our feet and have a minute silence for him. They said that they are burying him today, so the minute silence is in order. May his soul rest in peace. Amen.
Thank you, Mama Vicentia. Next on the agenda is business of the day. The reason why you are here. What we are going to do is, if we say everybody here should mount this podium to give his view about the way the club is being run, or is being run. Everybody has a view, but that means that we are going to spend a lot of time. So what we are going to do now is we are going to take resolutions. No, I'm going to drag them away. They are not supposed to be with us in the exercise that we are coming to take. So I will drag them away. I'm just introducing the program where we have reached to the members, and then I will drag them away. So sit down. So what we are going to do now is that we have divided the country into two, northern sector and southern sector. And we are going to group you into caucus, southern caucus and the northern caucus. We are going to meet and deliberate and take a resolution. Northern caucus comprises of the northern regions, Brown region, and Ashanti region. And it will be chaired. The chairman of this caucus is Brown regional chairman. And then the southern caucus will be Greater Accra, Volta region, Eastern region, and Western region, to be chaired by Greater Accra. So, before I come to that, before we disperse and then we group, our protocol representatives, please. Oh, let me address you before you go. Let me address you before you go. You have done so well. You have done so well in honoring our invitation. And your suggestion too is very, very well. Please, let's give them a strong hand as they are exiting. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, our brothers. Thank you. Thank you very, 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 very much. You done so well. When you are also doing yours, just invite us and embarrass us.
I went all the way to Dakar.
So, as they are filing out, please, those of you, the chapters that belong to the southeast, the northeast sector, let me see you here. And then the southern sector, you also come here. And you are going to deliberate on what is your view within the 12 years and where we are now. What is your view and what are we expecting the supporters to do? And it is we are taking resolutions to the board. We are taking resolutions coming out of this Congress assembly. We are taking resolutions to the board. So whatever resolution that you come up with, it should not be more than 10. Those resolutions, one of you will come and stand here and tell us your purpose, what resolution did you pass? And then you too, what resolution did you pass? And then we put them together and then to form the basis of our letter to the board. The Delegates Assembly is saying that do A, B, C, D for us. I hope you are clear. Please, hello. Let's keep some silence here. Be attentive, please. There is one thing that I skipped. Forgive me. Please, you know our partners has always been Starlife. Starlife Assurance. They are here. They have a few messages for us before we continue. And they are hard pressed with that. They will have to go to another place too. So let us give them just some few minutes to tell us what they have in store for us. So Starlife, are you here? Starlife rep. Okay. So please, let's keep some silence. Let's keep some silence and listen to Starlife. When they are through with us, they will leave us and then we'll continue with our deliberations. Please.
Thank you very much. Phobia. I'm very thankful for the NCC and for all management for how they have organized the program and how far we've got into it. In every house, if a father has vision for the children and make provisions for the children doesn't suffer, isn't it? From the very deliberations that the former captain spoke, you could see that there are, if the NCC or any other individual makes provisions for them, they will be happy. So the current NCC and Starlife in partnership has you in mind, and they have made provisions for all these things. They say they don't want this, as Captain spoke about, to happen to you again. They say when anything happens to you, you heard that in their financial report that 10,000, 4,000 has been sent out. And when you check, it is depleting your finances, isn't it?
It is.
So Starlife and NCC has stepped in to solve that problem. You don't have an idea. They think about you. Where anything happens to you, being death, sickness, critical illness, as a result of you going to the park to listen or to watch the matches, the NCC says if anything happens to you from 10,000 to 80,000, they will make provisions for you. With Starlife backing you. We are yet to firm it up. It also means as you wear the brands and you see Starlife as your solid financial partner. So Starlife and NCC are solid and we will provide not just for you as a member, but for your other relatives as well when they are not there. And this is what Starlife and NCC has come together and we are going to do for you. So as you deliberate, as you go to the park, have at the back of your mind, NCC, Starlife have you covered. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Starlife. Before Starlife for the I should have been the first person to speak to regional chairman about the progress we are making. But you see, a number brings said and same point. Next say club no amaye the Omama say, you know, already Starlife is having partnership with our club. The current bus that we are using was bought by Starlife. In fact, I know 100% they maintain it for us as well. So when you see the bus, not a bus, not say oh, when I move here a bus, they don't want us to get to that stage. So they insure the bus, they maintain it. Me, I am proud to say I have about 3 cars registered, insured with Star Assurance and also Starlife. What we are now going to do is we are moving to a different level. We have met them, we've also met the club, and we are discussing ways a bit to solve the problem. Let me tell you, and this is very true. Just last week, it was raining, and a man, age of about 75 years, I have the picture, I showed it to Mamaga. And when she visited me in my office, they told Mamaga, a man was looking for me in the rain, went to my head office, I'm looking for my office, then they brought him to regionals, then in the rain, then the airport, because of 800 Ghana cedis. The man, my friend is saying, prostate cancer. I was on my way home, I have gotten to East Legon. When they called me that one of my supporters said he wanted to see me, and the way the man was there, I said they should send me a picture. The moment they send the picture, I said no, I have to go back. Because we are nipa so picture now. We show. I have it on my phone. When he started talking, I realized he was a true supporter because he really knows how to folk. He said, "Sena, ye papa, Baba Shayeti na misi uni mabakosem uni club no, but osi ye pamu I'm the Bank of Ghana for na maybe you see omu. How many times can somebody walk into the chairman's office or your office as regional chairman and na obenye sika word bottom? Maybe at that day I was fortunate. Kakra na medebeko fie no, mede man. But what if the following day we be? So moving forward, and very soon as regional chairman, we will be coming to you. What we are now going to do is a year bar. The CIA Zaragoza Edafom, very active member of Akosomo, Akosomo, and Odafom. Echina Obi Yari, Chairman Ayikwe, Ekan Stories. We are even going to involve AUPA in these things, and we are not even going to pay much. If I tell you our premium, it will shock you as a supporter. And when there is a funeral, the moment you pick a call or you call the NCC, and NCC never will Starlife will come, say Kumasi, whatever you are due, no, they will give us. It is very peanuts. Them say do 5 cities, am I right? You are paying a little 1 cedis or 2 cedis,
and you are not even going to pay it to the NCC, you will pay it directly to Starlife. We are still talking. We are talking to the telcos. When you do, another thing is NCC benefits. Currently, NCC current problem is financials. Edu baby a yenisika. One of the reasons in the chapters now back from this yenisika and the delegates a financial support, transportation, chroma yeding, and the mabi branya den and to Myanmar. So if you send your money and it is 5 cedis, Starlife will insure you with 1 cedi or 2 cedi, and NCC stands to benefit. The pastor say. So the ones that we are getting, they know they buy or expressly. So our due system, we want to channel it there. So Mrs. Remo, I'm craving your indulgence. It's been difficult since they partnered us. It is just by the grace of God, say they are still with us for the love of the club. It's moving forward. Regional chairman, district chairman, chapter chairman, Mrs. Remo say, when we come to you, this is so easy. We will come on your platforms. We should have started, but because our mandate was over and we respected our bylaws, I told them we won't talk about those legalities. Whoever takes over or whatever, I think it's a very good thing we've started, and I would want us to continue. Thank you.
All right. But as the chairman, I'm saying chairman Kasabi no crew woman say start times, Starlife or more break. No, to be honest, sponsorship no more break because young supporters now, I will say, ye top products, yen top. Ye can't so be an said. If you want to insurance, but you want to be able to be insurance. I did it to me a poor because of what you money to poor and no money every day away crop no. So what you money go here, I'm going to first Busumi bia na say send share it and also kakra ibetwe bia no nya bidiba eboa club. But the name me emfa say as of you o sisi e. Ye ka say mo pen dia ni contribution man ya ya man eboa start times aden Starlife. Me nim dia make start times. Starlife. And then you make. So it's a best term send na chairman kan. I think that it's very important. Ye nkasa kwa na moyi. At least yes is a chiba idea. A protector as a person. The day I want to be big a crabia or bit media tour or china be open more chanasem. Bibi tour not enquire say a faina, yeah, paying for him because you're the bit of him paying for him. And they pay for by Ubia and the Maufi. In himself, Nelson and Ghana, Brabono, Aye, Ubia, I shan't hear in the mat. What we shall for account Friday and I it's yes, Remo. Sa Jumadio, Yenina Moa, and I'm fair, our product baby, I'm the buy, I'm the Wolf Master, and a Chesapeake. Your cost stadium, I'm the brain, I'm a cassette train, but supporters, yeah. But if you have a club, you call it. It's your best trouble. Insurance, dear, which me every Kaka no sick and wait has a wood. Now the Kaka, I'm a Starlife, and I star insurance. Yeah, man for your cars, your baby. You insure your properties. And then the young no one to be no one from what club no near senior so far so Mr. Mama in this year, additional idea can see a mind. You know, you make sure you be a man about my club. You show me that.
Well, whoever wants to ask the question, they are at the back here. You can go there and deal with them. So, the deliberations, please. We should not make it noisy. If you have a contribution, you raise your hand. The chairman will just acknowledge that you state your case. And then we are doing this exercise. Time is fast spent. We are doing this exercise in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, it is 12:45. By 1:15, we should be able to take all the resolutions, and then the chairman will come and stand here and present it, or one of you will come and stand here and present it. And then this will form the basis of our statement to the board. So this exercise that you are doing is not a small exercise. It is not a small exercise. It is going to form the basis of telling the board something, what we want them to do for us, in order for us to also respond. by attending matches. So it's a very serious exercise that I expect everybody to take part. 30 minutes. It's 12:45 now. By 1:15, I'll ask you to close it up and then.
Hello. Now, we have only 30 minutes, so we will not spend much time. Whoever has an issue can bring it up. But only 30. Please, if you have something that you want, you can just raise your hand up. No, we are something that they are saying. And then this I will pick them from the
Bon, mo wala bia mo beti mo de mo comments aba e be kan e de ama mo fe. See questions so mo bia mo ntwe down. Then mo nyina ba ko na so mo bisa. Ka so mo nyina mbo bisa e be che. Ezi mo ya chomo mo ntutu. Questions so mo trim bia mo bisa. I'm going to turn it down. They never go. We ain't more online or the church. I'm comments and movie. I'm from the can kind of money for fair.
We must all agree on the resolution. We must agree on the 10 point. Then we put it here, then we send it to the board. Then we send it to the board. So whatever we say, we must make it so that the majority of us will agree. Then when we put it down, we know that this resolution is picked by a certain second. Are we all on the same page? Thank you very much.
But who makes you a best pointer? But all make you pointer. But Mr. Baruch. Yes, sir. But all chapters in your new. Is there no man?
Another 5 years, agents are on the chapter level, send your chapter same meeting all those what's happening is good. Send your young meeting. Mark the movement and what you can. I'm not sending what's happening. With the master said, from another point, the chapters change and I feel NCC have to change. Because the young of us now, and let me know what you are. You know how to go. You know you. You don't see casting how to go. You can't say, I will bring point back. Come on, get it don't be back up. Did you know that you have to go? You better put up with now the as a folk will so much, and they couldn't even fit. And let me know. You have popular. You can put here on the home for hotels, and call hotels. First, they fight for the club.
The point is, board no, they overtake, they should go. Change. We don't have anything now. We don't have money. We have only the board. We have the board. We have the secretariat staff. We are fine. But we don't have money. No. They are managing affairs. They are managing affairs. Football, we don't do that. We don't have money. We don't have money. We have money. Even the water
Yeah, restricted. James Tete was watching you from Apatrapa, Pukuku, Kumasi. You are really doing well for our mother club, House of Old. I know the great-minded people have gathered, so hopefully something good may come out from Sabapepe. We say no comments, Emra. You can kind of mom of a fair.
Before super player,
on the board. And I don't know your way. And it's not our kind also stress on the board. It's the board no better to my oil and like we want to oversee. It's the boss one down here.
we must have we
my name is Jerry, chapter 1. I think that we must structure the discussion we have, else we wouldn't get anywhere. I have a wife. When you tell me to start my wife, I will ask you to. So somebody said, let's start both. On what basis? Then you give the basis so that I will support you. Because I will also say, start the supporter. What will you say? So let's have basis, and then when we have basis, then we can agree on it, and then we move on. What are the basis of our claims? And then we go, and then we can agree on it, right? Everybody is saying this.
No, I think they made it clear. They said they have
Somewhere strong. I say I'm watching you guys from Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. Somewhere home. Share, subscribe, share, subscribe, share, MIA. Let me have the money so. So let me have the cost to be Ubenya Binanya so NB I can kind. Once you're in the comments in Rebecca and kind, Eddie Amamu. See, you'll be in China doing no more jotting down, then you're back. No more visa questions, no, board. I don't think I won't say somewhere into two groups, a southern part and the northern part. Someone can kind of among your migrant questions there, how many come in your back. So we are kasi o bisabia ya beche yan konne ni pana papa te so bunina kamo mcheni mienu ni je haten a haten de na mum tuma board no eno ti ena hunu se o group 1 to 2 eno an eguso se message say mo amosu bia mo subscribe to 1911 TV. And the Pabia has to be a bebrem. She took him cry, you go for Eddie Abramo. What's your comments? I send a comment via the back in kind Eddie amount 1911 T. I'm subscribing on my share.
na put for back. More complex direction and the na for back. You go ha, but the phone
Hello. I think, sir, we need some directions. What we need is that what we are going to discuss at the forum should not be discussed here. What is going to involve all support? This is chapter activity.
Yes.
This is chapter activity. It is not about House of Folk supporters' consents. Yeah, chapters no a good. Yet organize chapters no regions no. Number one problem. Dear yeah, you beat me members. The toss will be maybe has a more day, maybe has a more day, any supporters. Supporters now more day, any chapters. Mama may replace chapters on social media platforms. And no, I can once because you some chapters need strong and attendance are very impressive. When you pass, yet my responsible. And was set chapters in the year strong. But matters are a beer, a concerning board and management. And no, a forum, if we are in Asia, and you win, a beer, you call a shareholders meeting 5 years, a better yako, a beer, and go for you on mark or more about no so I empower more, board in the young no, any day, and we a forum, nothing. We are concentrating on how to build a very strong chapter concept. The above forum now, and will be able to be able to get a sack, because somebody has said, a dear in a chapter's no good. A dear, yeah, a bit more sorry.
Abanga Robert. Say, I'm watching you live from Tema. Keep up the good work. Phobia. Abanga. On subscribe, share. Number only and Sankebi. I'm home Sempa. If he has a food ever. Best say I'm on subscribe. I'm on to channel no. I'm share Mamunia and Sankebi. Mo share mo comments ni brother can area mamu. The best say I'm on subscribe ya. Mo best say channel 1911 TV. Na mo share Mamunia and Sanso Akabi na mo huni pa. E wo House of Folk. Channel is all about House of Folk. 1911. Please subscribe to the channel. More subscribe to the channel. No, that mon share Mamunia and Sankebi.
After COVID, they meet because we know she maybe there was something where but was nothing the man has to
past the present executive and more various executive more but they've moved to maybe our Musino according to different plans. And we don't want to be
Okra means so good work, but don't over concentrate on attacking members on the board, but concentrate more on reorganizing the chapters. Okra means a best subscribe to the channel. No, share money and Sankebi. A best subscribe to the channel. Ammonia and Sankebi. that's it. More than any comments in Rebecca kind of the idea at the Amano. Paul was watching from Italy. Paul, unsubscribe to your channel now, subscribe to your channel. No, let's share more news and Kevin Amon Sema Ecoso Glorious Accra House of the Darling Club name.
We are reading you chapter 11. Give your brother a chance to become an chapter
Another thing, every chapter identify call your platform,
let's change some of the board members. Pause or adventure or the abandon. Musianemo comments in American can Eddie Amamo. They do supporters forum so they make sure that their match or send their babiano, your baking can Eddie Amao, also whom adventure any other woman the Darling Club, phobia.
So if I get him, who are they to pray down? He said that we should have a consolidated account for all time. Do you agree? Yes. We agree. Yes.
Western region.
Emma Western Region. You have big things, but Yama or Winnie. But Yama, but Yama, Tapa, but Yama will to a better lake. My house of challenge, Yenya, who open up when I can call relegation. Only then, we'll do more about Western Region. I want more Western Region. Some text from home, but Yama home.
Hello, watching you from UK, London. Kokote, so subscribe to your channel and subscribe. Let's share. Yamoni answer in Kevin. That's it, Papa. The Darling Club Nation. I come in order to have leave their mandate. It's time for new direction. Also against that or the abandon. Well, that's it. The best is overshare ammonia in some academy. Share code 20 groups. Look here and show me. Solomon Daku, it's a good job, bro. I'm watching you from Dubai. Solomon, the best subscriber, na share. On subscribe here, best subscribe na wa share am on yan sa akabi. Solomon ya das. Hear anything from Phobia for Life. I'm hearing anything on Phobia for Life. Never share any account. Ebe on subscribe and share. Pneumonia is an incapable.
Even as I was attacked, I work with this. They called us, we meet before the country.
What happened? Social media.
The NCC must drive Phobia for Life. Some of us struggle to register, but we don't hear anything, no deduction, nothing. Let's share the visa at the amount. They do supporters forum now. Let's share the visa at the amount. The best is on subscribe to the channel. No, let's share more near second. Although I do one man, let's share at the amount. That's it. In Ketiakweku was in 1911 TV. Thank you very much for live coverage. I'm watching live from Koforia. In Ketiakweku, that's a fan, so also support it. The best is to subscribe to the channel. No. Let's share MI. Ketiakweku, that's a fan. Share money per day 50. Share money per day 50. No more share. Exactly. Share money per day 50. That's it. So do channel no. That's it. April, I say the hall looks nice. Why there's no MC of the program? MC Waha, but we know you actually into two groups. So we are in China doing and Sana Mode above two board name. See, a papa baby or say at what we are doing and Sana, it in a good people so and Sana about two board name and don't say. Eso se ve now. Ebusia yenya simple man with you na simple my musa wo say obaye no has we delegate congress no ansa na forum na nkasa beba no obaye ne mate say hu ne ma say simple.
Yes, Edikan, Minia Mike, Medawasa. In fact, me buy no, many a because we share Medina Ecosna, Mecase, and some I yet, if I dear club has a fool, and no any yet, and some yet, and no any yet, because we know me in any. Say of fleet and Yama Enco Enfama house. Previously, Baby League. This is ye name who never be a course. And supporters and young so and a team area. Into a bunch here, no mean, dear Bay, and they aboy a club, no Amanapeja, and no any agent. And okay, presentation of Hodwa and the Akoswa. Obi at the NCC outgoing chairman, Mr. Evis Herman Hesse Jr. Representation our bay. And then him out the Ebaya. In fact, I told my Kuma Suipa because we see and some chairman of Ekana, which means a club and Kuma Suipa, and then pen for your willing to be Biama club as I found my Ifra. We did say Babasai, can some out of Ekai. Even if you be Babasai, Ekahas, Munsem, Eddie Koba, Eddie Abakosem, I would do Eba, maybe a term has a need in Nash and never be a house about to dry. In fact, it do baby, my coachman John is an Nishua Tata, and I'm here from Friday. And look here, Nina, near my aircraft aircraft, Ema. I feel your dream pen penswa, pen for be quanto. I enjoy near my a bebois, I'm meeting a two. I wish you have. In fact, generally, and the buyer, they are very, very impressed. We are near my aircraft. Nkomodia hodwa ekoso adwentrato ekoso na in fact many agipa me hope say and you dwumadi no na something positive if you maba I be boy dear crab Accra has of
and I minister question coming because say do you think say they will be near my ekoso something positive me free dwumadi yedi hu aba.
Oh yes Mike, honestly me hwe say near and ekoso na do enye bredi kan ye ha support and as a delegate Asia be a try be a caucus wa ebu no bibia enfim ema but this time around no ohwe nkomodia ekoso ene ani bra egum ene senior supporters no ene penifon eye willing to say changes eba na in fact many age we say something positive e film aba ene ohwe de ekosisi na ene adwinto ato ahodo a ekoso na mede mogidie mapa se enkonko se e bia e ba bi hia keke debi mede mogidie se ene yewie dwumadi no asembapa bi film aba.
Okay, simple. You better see you go so you nwini penifon na twetwenko wonti yenko na yenko ebenye obi fufu na twetwenko ma Mr. Peter right Mr. Patrick, yes, Mr. Patrick, what the house echiache ye ka kujibodu kraba e wo ka oda natane nam ne kanya na otwi ene dwumedi na ye no uchi sense so papa ba ma house supporters. Yes, of course.
ɛna ɔkasa kɛse kakra ma
Yes, of course. I didn't so far. I'm a hassle. HSA, I say regional chapters. Ɛte da kakra. Enti deɛ yɛyɛ bɛma ɛbɛkanya no sɛnea ɛbɛma supporters na ɛwɔ regions no ɛbɛhu ɔmo bɔbrɛ wɔ asɔfo. Ɛyɛ next season coming.
It's no check name e koso no we okay with so far with your house directional house e kono
Directional house e kono de me okay. How can I be okay? Mean to me okay. Say a ball league we na has that 12. Na da you okay. Mean to me okay. Me nyina ka so direction na e kono. Say e hwe ye bobre ne nea supporters betimi aye de aboa club no senia club no next 2023-2024 season no ye betimi at least has engine league in pa na nya third second to third but when you find here who 12 is very bad nka 12 dey be na nka new clubs na ba mu no and ye be find omo na nya has.
Okay, Mr. Patrick, that was it. Yeah, that we are most of them multimedia holding the boy. Neka, we can obey phone but still, only supporters na ya doing. It will be PMT, but that's it. Watch you so any other person can comments in the Eddie Amamo. I'm checking comments in the Mamo. In Ketiakweku, I say I started following you before you traveled overseas to Ketiakweku. That's it. So go to our DH, go to our support here. Means I say, please, my appeal to the supporters is get more serious NCC in place. We want an NCC that will always put our many only from our community.
Ebema has no adidi pa ma has na bibia kama nti bibia bibia no akasofo bibia edem ni say ade ayeye ne mi wa yo me catch road say ebema has tu pon kese pa chapters na aye basa yina no enne we chapter bia na say chapter bi wo ho a ahodin nim na ade bia nim no wuti na ya bon chapters na aboya no ene pese chapters ni strong the chapters ni strong pe na ye yina ye kabom ye ba ko pepa Ghana yina ye makabo the whole world ye ba ko pe bi chapter no you will scatter o kese pa na ye tim ko fo bi ma na mesi ye konfo enkoto players won fa coach uni coach na wuto players out on your players papa bi second division third division players na koto mo aba kan ko chapter no ye strong pa na wontimi embetra haso so that say ntina na ba mi na ba no je be ma chapter na strong ye dey say be has ko se sia no ya so na gina say kima has no ebegu
se ko ba se ye na chi na results bi ama next step ni dey supporters no
afa so ba na ye dey bi atiase supporters ni bi atiase ti ma has na yawe last match elusu yanka yawe kan ko we has supporter kan be ode kenya ode ko bia so nche so force ma has ni team wi a obi ho obey ma keke sika na opa bi mi say wore mi jina say mi team kese kira ma ja ko fetamale RTU ana say bofakota no bia say has na em
yes supporter
mi tu ko ba bia onu so de oba na djuma ye onu 10% na ope ntonya ni sika ni wi say as wi kura na ope na could you believe in say the bia be say 5 years ni ana say 6 years ni has to play has to players this year best 10 players ya next year na 10 players na sakoto 10 players before and now cause of who to player pa ko back cause of kwa third division second division player to back cause of first na ru asiko nya bi mo ntie na sa na tie na ko to falling players ko to kaba na be bu o da we anya cause of ko ya kra so ko ya bi bia funi etwa so kwam bia so no bia be ye kama
obi tu ya waka say say no mo ye team no o mpa
You okay? They hospital instruction. I want to have a journey.
Na sa be no.
Say you look at your supporter.
Ya mo bia.
Say be no.
Ya mo bia.
Team no be there.
Team say has supporter say supporter say team ni e dia.
Yeah. And you
It's a computer so. That's a couple of buses and couple of back. Team ni e dia. But be a team ya be jack so team ya be team na free. Or verse Satan mu say ya be jeff.
Yes, we say supporters in a Tujano, support anybody about supporters no.
Respect, I'm not supporters. Not supporters, yes, respect to them. National, no more supporters. So, Mubuya, yes, you be boom. Continue supporters here. And you're board in India. Board in the Omeko, no more Bisuaba. But yes, supporters in always know. Supporters, Omuye, yes, you move.
Okay. And I feel so your best say I am a coach number now on the players because all the top players are go up now coach aba be duru there now say the asan ko bibia bibia wo ho nti best say I take 2 man adetra bia ayi coach broni ya mo pam no man ko ye obi anim say the baby anya de okulo na be ayi head coach up to now yanyanti say coach we na ba I say na omo top players I know they are there happen best say I am more for players ayi coach number now on for the players
How supporters and Kasan Eric Baba my new name come kakra my new so Baba say
Yes, of us
supporters PR watch our house team ma Baba Musona wo kasa no na wa emotional baby dey say say team no echo
yes, yeah. Get you no corner, I will go. When it was about Fakwa, didn't say no. So I find Shawa, yeah, has in him has no. The coin of us around has no. Since every over crying, supporters and a meeting. So we be now supporters and all Pamoma team on one. Any Roberto Manchester United, Graver for Greater supporters and somebody for no. I walk for the technical man on your feet.
About what you say, it is a silent.
Oh, it's a baba. It's a bit because we will be adventure. It will go create as many board. So, Momuda, no Momuda. They say, you be chilly gas. No, Boma General supporters and ma. Timon has no emphasis also. Supporters, they don't meet him. What I say, almost a beer. And Sisaya at me, but it's a Canadian able to Mutamodi, and I'm still our supporters. And one can be a simple in front of her. And I'm sure they're making the play. They say, young O system, you chief executive, your man, the members who already did to the administration of the club. I did it to my house. No.
That's it. Baba, I can't supporters PR match pana. Baba, do more good. You go so penny for a recess, no, almost a shen for we are continuing to side the media berry and Sana Forum Nankasa to Washington was so subscribed to 1911. Who subscribe here? Eric, a simple man. So if you are Derek, can message Kakanium.
What the mesa or see the insult and qualities must stop. What can I say? And Ketako was say, Rob, please ask the NCC executive. Those of us in the Eastern region, how can we partake in this meeting? Eastern region for now around. Regional chairman, on Tibo, only the supporters must look beyond 3 points. We must be interested in ownership and the constitution of the club. And that's it. I message subscriber, Ammonians, Academy, the Mahon Sempa, free the glorious club of us ever. That's it.
Please resume your seat. Resume your seat. Please resume your seat. Fabia. Fabia.
If you want to know,
Fabia. Regional chairman, please. Some silence, some silence. The conversations are over, please. The chit chat is over. Let's have some sanity. We are going to take the resolutions. We are going to take the resolutions. And the resolutions, apart from this one, we are going to pass another resolution. We are all aware that all regional executives, their mandate is over. They've spent their 4 years. And so legally, all regional executives' positions are handed down today. After this meeting, there is no executives for the regions. Today marks the end of their tenure. But work must go on. Today also marks the end of the tenure of the NCC. But work must go on as well. And so if we want to have some sanity in continuity, what we have to do is that we are going to propose an extension of mandate in order to give the NCC the leverage to organize regional elections. And then they will appoint an election committee to supervise NCC elections. Whatever they will be doing after today will be illegal because the mandate is over. And the regional executive to your mandate is over. But it will have to take the NCC to organize regional elections. And if you don't have the mandate, they cannot do that because that will be outside their mandate. So we'll take a resolution to extend their mandate. If it is 3 months or 4 months or 5 months, that will extend their mandate. We'll extend it in order to let them organize regional elections. And then within the same mandate, they will appoint an election committee to supervise the NCC elections. I hope I'm clear. Thank you. So the first resolution, please, not this who is representing you. Yourself. Okay, come over. And read your resolutions. Mind you, this resolution, together with what we are going to gather at the national forum, which will be commencing immediately after years, all of you will have to be seated and be joined by non-chapters, those who are outside to come and join us. And that will be a general discussion about our class. This one is chapters delegates assembly. We discuss how the chapters will now take up their responsibility. And then after here, we are now going up to our view on how the club is being managed. That is going to be the team for the supporters forum, which follows immediately after here. When we go to lunch, we'll come back. Please don't go and eat to your food and then you feel here to come to the forum. Eat small and come to the forum. Eat small and drink more water so that you can have the strength to come to the forum. Not this sector. Tell us what you have for us.
Phobia. I'm here on behalf of the northern sector, and I'm to deliver our current resolution to all of you. The first resolution that has been taken by the northern sector is that 1, there should be a dialogue with the board, management, and all the stakeholders of Accra Asoko. And this dialogue has already been initiated. The various chairman had a meeting with one of the board members. So this dialogue has already been initiated, and which, of course, they think that if the dialogue continues, it will be of a great help. Then the second one is poor organization of the chapters by the NCC. According to what the RCCs or the Northern sector is saying, they are saying that there's a poor organization of the chapters by the NCC, and it goes down to the RCCs as well. If the NCC is poorly organizing the RCCs, it means that the chapters are also poorly organized. Then one other thing that was adopted is that there should be inter-chapter games, which at least will ginger a lot of people to join more chapters. The fourth one is lack of information from the team to the chapters. Because information flow is not coming from the chapter from the top, everybody goes away with the information that he or she thinks that they have. Then another one is that they are appealing to the NCC to amend its bylaws to define specific roles of the NCC executives. Some take positions and speak for the board of directors and defending their agenda at the expense of the chapters. Clear definition can impeach members who violate the bylaws of the NCC at the expense of the chapters. These were the resolutions that were taken by the Northern Sector. Thank you.
Thank you very much. As for the chapter bylaws, I will plead with the incoming NCC when we put them in place. I think they should form a committee to review the bylaws. Most of the articles in it are outdated. It cannot be relevant now. But you cannot touch it until there's a committee. There's a committee working on talking. So when the committee finishes its work, it will bring it to the delegates here. We read it out. Those that will be adopted, you adopt it. And then it is taken. Then the publication will go on, and then the bylaws will be changed. So let us wait. If there's a committee in place, let's wait for the committee to finish its work. And then they will submit it to a delegates assembly like this. It will be read out, and then we adopt it as the new document for the chapters. Southern Center.
Thank you very much. My name is Albert Kote. I'm the Regional Secretary of Greater Accra. And these are the resolutions accepted by the Southern Zone, which comprise of the Volta region, Western region, Central region, Greater Accra region, and then the Eastern region. We agreed that we should have new chapter elections for non-functional chapters. As you can see today, we're expecting when Matasabi was mentioning the chapters, you could see a lot of vacancies in the chapters that were supposed to be here. It shows that a lot of chapters are non-functional. So by our resolution, we agreed that we should have chapter elections for all non-functional chapters we have in the regions, not only Greater Accra. We also agreed that there should be a consolidated account for chapters to contribute to the success of the club by way of dues and other important financial commitments, just like the NCC did in the previous seasons. You know, we're committing ourselves financially via we're sending money to NCC and all that, so that they also help in their operations. But we want to institutionalize it, where it to be a practice, not only events. That whenever we want to win league before operation this, operation that, it should be something which should be monthly. That you know that as a chapter member, you are contributing, let's say 20 Ghana or 50 Ghana to the NCC, which they will use to do a lot of things. When he mentioned operations 4,000, I wasn't happy because the operations are low. We should have operations like 100,000 Ghana. If you really want to win league, you're not winning with operation 4,000. I hope you agree. Thank you very much. And the NCC must respect and align with the various RCCs in the various regions. As our brothers from the other regions said, even if you get Accra, at times we are executives, we don't know anything, and we see NCC going around doing their own thing. It becomes a border. When you go to other regions, let's say Western region, you must relate to the Western regional RCCs to help your club. You need ways. You cannot just wake up and go to their radio stations and then start making noise that Accra's vote is here, Accra's vote is there. So please, NCC, just take notice of that. We must balance and align with chapter activities through physical means and social media. We cannot run away from social media. It has become part of us. But how we align and balance the equation, why would you allow social media to take over the chapter activities is a major concern. So we agreed that we will align and balance the equation. Thank you. And then we also accepted that chapters must contribute to the purchase of players. People raised the issue that formerly chapter members were recommending and purchasing players for the club. Unfortunately, it is not so today. We know it is debatable, but we agree that if we make conscious efforts, we can help the club in purchasing a player or some way somehow helping with the welfare of players. So that's one resolution we also agreed on.
And then we also accepted that NCC must assist the chapters with transportation and other important financial support. Some chapters are far from Accra, others are far from their regions, and they want to organize people to the stadium and support Accra to folk. Unfortunately, transportation becomes a problem to them. So we are pleading with the NCC to help us go on that tangent. And then we also accepted that we need to reorganize the chapters. As you can see, we don't look vibrant like we used to be. Even though in Greater Accra, for example, we have seen Teshi, chapter 30, chapter 80, Pupasi, 64, 11 doing marvelously well. We believe we can do better if we reorganize the chapters. And then we also employ the NCC to occasionally visit the chapters. The chapters are saying that NCC, please visit the chapters. They want to see you. They want to see you around. If possible, come with your team or have a zona. Divide the region to zones where you can visit. Maybe these zones this week, these zones that week. So NCC, over to you. NCC again. We are saying that you must have an operational team. We are saying that you must have an operational team. You can see the operational people over there. Yes. They must say that NCC must have an operational team. So that when we are going to make the Ashanti region, there will be a full force. That when we enter the NCC is here, Accra Smoke is here. That is what they are saying. So please take notice. And then the last part of the list, which is very important to us, the NCC must have a financial team. What we are saying is that we agree that you need support from your own narrative. Myself, I wasn't happy to hear of our account because a club like Accra Folk, which can boast of 8 million plus supporters, we should have 8 million Ghana cedis in our account. That is our belief. So it's a challenge to all of us, not only the NCC. Let us put up a strong financial system where we can have people who support financially, including the chapters and the chapter members, so that we can have a strong financial base. Then nobody will take us for a ride. When we go to this place, we know we are going there. So this is a resolution by the service zone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can conclude. I can only conclude that we need business. I can only conclude that we need business at this time. In fact, to be honest with you, I am pleasantly surprised about the attendance today. I think we should clap for us. And my advice is that let us use you as a point of contact. That from here, when you go back, you are going to organize your chapter. Even if you organize 10 or 20 people, it's enough. I remember during our tour time, he said, before a chapter can be opened, unless you are 20, that was from the board. If you are more than 20, or 20 or more than that, you can come and inaugurate you as a chapter. But I'm saying that even if you are 10, because the concept has gone down, and that has been the bane of House of Folk. Don't seek information about House of Folk from the social media. Seek it from your chapter. If information about the club is centered only among the chapters, then we'll do like a secret court. If you don't enter, you won't get any information. You can only get information when you enter. And so don't let us use social media to run our chapters. The chapter concept is a different concept altogether from social media. I agree that we should realign it and use social media, but that must not be a panacea to our problems. So as you are here and you go back, we have your name too and your number. Me, I'll be calling you. I'll call you so and so. Please, what has happened to your chapter? Are you there? Provide us with names. My brother. So please, the resolutions are well taken. I think they will get them typed and submitted to the chairman. But let us do this last function, which is very, very important. And the last function is that, like I told you, the NCC, I'm starting from the NCC, their mandate is over today. But there is a need for them to extend their mandate in order for them to organize the regions. So I want one of you to stand up and propose the duration of the extension. That is the first thing. When we know, let's give them 3 months, let's give them 2 months, let's give them 5 months, let's give them this. When we get the months, then we propose again that we are extending their mandate to do A, B, C, D. So can I get somebody to propose a mandate? Yes, my brother.
I pray we'll give them the extension of this year from now till
the whole of this year.
Yeah, so that they can prepare the ground for the next election.
So the whole of this year.
Yeah, so that they can prepare for the next election.
Please, I'm accepting only 3 proposals and then we'll cast them.
We know that the RCCs and the chapters are already down. So what we are proposing is that until elections are conducted, but then if you say we are giving them 3 months, that means after 3 months we are coming to meet to give another mandate. If it's 6 months, after 6 months, are we coming to? Because when you say mandate means the voice of all the people. So when we are here and they are saying, then we should have a concrete mandate that until elections are conducted. But if you say 6 months, after 6 months, if the elections are not conducted, that we should meet here and give another mandate. So we should make it clear that if the elections are conducted and they have next year was executive, then we can so that is one mandate.
So he proposed what? Your proposal is what? No.
We should give them a mandate that will expire after the election.
No. Let us have a mandate. Let us have a definite mandate. What are you suggesting? How many months? How many? Is it 1 year? No. What is trying to say is that please tell me 1 year. No. What is trying to say is that we should extend their mandate indefinitely until the elections of the NCC and the national executive is over. Is that not what you are saying?
That is what I'm saying.
That is it. Yes. The last proposal. We cannot have 4. We can only call 2.
I think that somebody proposed. I was expecting somebody to second. It becomes something.
I was expecting a counter proposal. Then we got them to a counter proposal.
So I I move that the current executive should be given up to February to ensure 1. They do reorganization of the chapters and then they will leave it to the RCC to conduct the national election. No, from the regional election, they will do the regional election. They will do chapter elections. Yes, so that they will do because they cannot do the national election.
So you are giving them up to February.
Up to February.
Okay.
You do
who seconds who said the first one? The first one was
from now to the end of the year.
From 1 year.
No. Let's
Okay. We cannot have many proposals because so somebody has proposed that we allow them to stay in the office for up to February. And then there's a counter. There's another proposal that indefinite. I'm accepting another proposal, just 1. The other one was indefinite. You don't want to we can't.
Okay, I just want the clarification first. We have an executive in place. We are seeking for mandate of extension. what roadmap do they have for us to give them that mandate? Because they are already in power. What happened if they couldn't do all this and they seek for re-election? So we have to know the roadmap they have first before we will know what to do. It is a very valid question. Please, it is very valid. But the point here is that even if you don't have any roadmap, they can establish a roadmap within their mandate. You understand it? They can establish a roadmap when we have extended their mandate. Within their mandate, they will come up with a roadmap. Greater Accra region, we are coming here this day. Ashanti region, this day. Yes, this day. It will be within the mandate. So let us establish the mandate first. No, but at the moment, no. At the moment, they are not in office. At the moment, their mandate is over 10 years. So I am trying. No, what I'm trying to establish is listen. What I'm trying to establish is let us together with you. Let us and within the mandate they can come up with a lot of things. Don't let us argue about illegalities. So there is a proposal. There is a proposal to extend their mandate up to December, up to February, up to December, and there's another proposal up to February. As many, as many as those who are in favor, please, no, we cannot be praying. Extension of mandate. We should not haggle over this. Last proposal. Let me go.
Thank you very much. If it must be done well. I propose a year. So at least all the necessary arrangements be in place and move forward for a year.
So we have three. As many as those who support up to February, please raise your hand. February. Somebody should help me with the counting. Please, somebody will help me with it. February, up to February. 8, 10. Okay. As many as those who wanted to be extended up December. Please, let's watch. December. Up to December, how many? 1 year. Those who support 1 year. 1 year from today. 1 year from today.
From Enango to December 31st. I'm aware betting pattern. Obiso Ekase, your mom from now to February. Obiso Munyai. Obiso Ekase, your mom from your mom and up to year, 1 year. So share the Ekakoidia, 1 year now, Mama ACC for nobody at the top of your man. Nadia Moba, this moment, over the my year.
Silence, please.
1 year. Suppose I know 1 year, any 5.
Silence, please.
I don't go to
those who supported February 10, those who supported December 36, 1 year, 55 carrying the vote.
So share the job money and I say 1 year for no.
So by this
1 year.
Please, by this poll, the NCC's mandate has been extended to a further 1 year.
the NCC's mandate, please, now that the NCC's mandate has been extended, it is presumed that they are still in office. And so they will also come up with a roadmap to cover the regions, to renew the regions' mandate. And beyond that, the regions might also have the mandate to organize the chapters. So that is what we have done now. Thank you very much. Next on the agenda is Phobia Tertiary. Where are they? Yes, they say they want to do some presentation. I don't know what the presentation is about. So quickly, let's run through them and then let them do the presentation and then we bring forward. Phobia.
Oh, fine, Marie can feel. Oh, Marie can feel. All right. The NCC chair, NCC executives, RCC executives, colleague phobians, everyone here, we have come to realize that our mama, Ma Gladys, in as much as she's old, she's able to travel to the match venue, the league centers. When we go to Doma, we'll see her there. We go to Beijing, we'll see her there. We travel to Kumasi, we'll see her there. Everywhere, MTN, thank you. Everywhere she go. So we want to acknowledge her good work. So within the fraternity, I'm here. I stand in on behalf of the entire fraternity. We present this nice Lacoste to our mama. Let's put it up to her. Thank you.
We are still never saying dying. We are not dying. We will not die again.
Thank you, everyone.
Silence, please, silence. We are just about to break for lunch. Silence, please. Please, silence. Silence. Let us all acknowledge our brother Sheikh Tofik Sienu. I would have given him the mic some 2 minutes to make a presentation, but he will talk during the forum. He has something up for him, and he wants to share it, so he will talk during the forum. Me, accompany me, I'm hungry. So please, we are about to file out to go and have our lunch. Sponsored, some short food. Please, when you go, don't eat all, you sleep. You eat half, then you pass it the rest and go and take it home. Now, when you find out, I don't want us to go and convert there and then no. One files out, you mention your name, you will be given your food, your name will be checked. I believe that everybody here wrote his name, his or her name there. Hey, I left something out. Let us acknowledge Mark Osana. He's a veteran. He is the longest serving organizer or deputy organizer of Accra to folk support chapters. Longest ever. Another applause for him because I am going to say something about him. In fact, all these chapters that I mentioned, up to about 200, he as deputy or later became national, inaugurated about 3/4 of them. A very hard-working NCC officer who likes working. He doesn't take torture. He doesn't take taxes. He works a lot, and he has served the club so much. He has served the club so much. So let us once again acknowledge him.
So now, ordinary, according to the table, according to the bill, I should have given the closing remarks to the General Secretary. But I guess that once the chairman's mandate has been renewed, and he has assumed office as a renewed chairman, I'll give him the mic to give us closing remarks, after which we'll do closing prayer and then follow.
Thank you once again, Mr. MC. This is the third time I am coming to this podium. Let me once again say a very big thank you to all of you delegates on behalf of the National Chapters Committee, and on my own behalf, I thank all of you. But the but is because we have a challenge. And the challenge is that I must be very truthful to you present here. The 1 year mandate extended, we appreciate it. But the truth is that we must work together or we cannot achieve our aim. I am saying this because when we took over 4 years ago, we realized that the mandate of 8 out of 10 regional chairmen had expired. So we held a meeting with them, and we decided to extend it for them by 1 year, for them to go back to their regions and do what? Reorganization of their regions. Like Kote said here, sometimes we do not want to interfere too much in the regional affairs, because if you read our bylaws carefully, the RCC has the powers of the National Chapters Committee. What it means is that the RCC chairman in their various regions, they've got all the powers to inaugurate chapters, to form new chapters, and to revive chapters. Either the members are not giving them the necessary support, I don't know. Because we started this 2 years during our reign. Just last year, we traveled to 4 out of the 8 regions. Ashanti Region Chairman, I almost cried, that if we are not careful, we will enter into crisis. I told them, and the crisis is that they gave us the power, and they will sit down, and the power of the NCC will also elapse. And it has come to pass. So the 1 year, I beg you, Chairman, my Chairman, respectfully, if I have to go on my knees, we are ready to support you. Now that we have the diaspora people, when I see them, or when I know what they can do. So the financial constraints and the problems with financials, I am sure they would assist us. But please, delegates and our supporters, it is becoming, there is this bad attitude that we are cultivating recently. Anytime you invite out of home supporters for a program, they say they want transportation. If our forefathers, I am being, let's speak like that. You understand? Let's be honest to ourselves. We are one family. We are all supporters. In fact, the numbers that would have come to this venue would have been over 500. But for the fact that some people kept demanding for transportation, the NCC executives you see here, none of us earn salary, and yet, apart from the work that pays us monthly, we still find time, like me, a security man, a security personnel. I work sometimes 6 times, 7 times in a week at the airport, but I still find time to organize meetings in my office with my executives. We still find time to travel to the regions. So please, don't give us 1 year and then you go and sit down. When we come to the regions, I'm telling you the truth. And if we are not careful, a time will come, nobody will contest for a position. Because it is becoming like Ubeji position now. I think that is a fact. In the regional chairman, yes, Remo. 1 year, a better here in Timukwa, like Mekayano. We don't need all the chapters to be revived before we accept them. Let's look at the dormant ones. It is strategically. I believe we can do it. So I thank you on behalf of my colleagues.
we are committed to working with you, and I assure you, say, mandate now, 1 year, no, we are going to do our best to ensure, say, all the regions will be reorganized, and we'll come back here to report accordingly. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman. If you have any problem organizing your region and your chapter, a veteran organizer is always. When you see Alasan is there, when you see him, he will teach you how to organize. He will walk. Everything is there. So please, so when chapters are organized and we are moving effectively, so please, it is a job. It's not the chairman and the executives who are going to struggle alone at your regional chairman. Your mandate is not 1 year. The regions, we have not given you 1 year mandate. The 1 year mandate is for this. They will tell you your mandate. Within their mandate, they will tell you how many months you should be on your so that they will help you to organize the region. So on this note, on this note, we will break for lunch, but I want us to do it very orderly. We should not go and cram over there and be demanding my food. We are all matured here. So I was asking, what is the list? So we should do it region by region. Okay, then I will start from the northern regions. They have traveled. Okay, that's also okay. This is a good suggestion, Chairman. Everybody should be seated. You be served where you are. We are not going to find out. You be served where you are. So we should all be seated. The ladies will come from the back, and then they'll be. Yes, no. Indeed. When you are served, you can take it out to go and enjoy yourself. But nobody should stand up and be looking for one place. Let them bring the food. Let them bring the food.
I can find messages and also assign at the amount. NPP great. I think the best thing we should do is a serious demonstration against the board and Togo himself. Nation, watching you live from Kuforia, subscribe to the channel no share more and I'm not sure Oliver. I say I'm Kotoko fan, but sometimes I feel Prince why Kotoko and has lost the pedigree in Africa. You must rise up Protocol and has good news from this meeting. I'm not sure Oliver, that's it. So subscribe to the channel, no money if we have to put ever. James, I'm not since a master spooky. Hannah, you'll be able to be spooky. James, that's it. Ever supported anybody, don't want to catch you. Like I say, when will the coach come in and will do supporters for now? Maybe the best say mobile channel no na ma share money as kebi wa wo su bia share money per 20 wa wo su bia afeni be supporters follow no ti wa wo su bia share money per 20 NCC ye ye ewie omode no ye break yaka akon lunch enti ye be share say afi eni e ba be supporters follow no enti ye be share say obe share money per 20 no mo so aba supporters forum so I'm about to imagine to pass share your comments number a can edit amount a can edit amount send your comments in the bra a can edit amount Bluetooth. I say good afternoon, bro. Good afternoon, bro. Good job. Keep it up. Bluetooth, and that's it. Best say, subscribe to the channel. No, let's share Emaunia. And who in Yama Echo of the glorious Accra House of Food. Glorious Accra House of Food. No, since I am coming back in Kainina at the amount. So, sorry. What's your name? Comments in Rebecca and Kind at the amount. Yenya phobia tertiary president ewa president dem akwa ba 1911 TV so
me jemo so
na president so far na meeting a we delegates there enche na forum na nkase be sha say delegates there no utim bi uhu ne ma say ensema mo kan no uhu ne say
personally I would say make up for Accra. I would say it's been a very good one. It's been amazing. We should attendance now, but I mean, people have been here. Others are following from online. I mean, the diaspora. Now, share Jumadia Yedin Wahania. People have come all walks of life, as far as Ghana is concerned, contributed significantly to the cause of mamaphobia. In short, all I would say is that the bonfire say things will be put in place. All that have been said will be documented, pushed to the top. That the necessary recommendation, the necessary changes, all that we expect, that it should be effected, will take place. Apart from that, if you allow everybody to talk, we will talk. The talk will be done, we will come, we will send contacts, we will send pleasantries, establish a lot. At the end of the day, we'll go back to square one. What is the root cause? The root cause should be dealt with. Absolutely. Nothing more, nothing less.
And then the NCC no or mandates no so far all assess almost say NCC or mandate never or over the 4 years and 3 years no buy no or how do you assess it?
Okay, if I'm to take NCC holistically from day one, we all can attest to the fact that COVID came into the picture. I will not say Russia and Ukraine, and NAS came into our picture as far as our football is concerned, the local football is concerned, which scrapped a bit of what? The local football. Our season has had its own back and forth. But in spite of all this, the NCC and the current NCC, led by Chairman Elvis, they've been doing tremendous work. If I look at the operations and all that, at least they are tenor for a long spell of not winning a trophy. 12, I would say a year, a decade and beyond, over almost 12 years. They got us, 5 to 6 trophies. And it's to be commended.
And I understand your mandate now 1 year. Are you okay? Supporters are okay?
Yes, I am, frankly speaking. I even want them to be given 2 years.
So, after this program, so forum delegates numbers no future for House of Folk supporters, House of Folk team no. Who say is it bright?
For now, I can beat it. Let me score it by percentage. I see the future of House of Folk. The brighter aspect of it. Let's see 60%. Because today, supporters, we are seated here. We've come out wholeheartedly with our viewpoints, but it's left to the top. Until I see a different strategy, until I see Togbe making changes, until I see the big men effecting changes at the top. Can you believe we are about to start a league match? Yes. What do we see? We don't even have a coach. Let alone to talk of what? A technical team. Who is behind the players that have been signed? Who is behind all that is going on? Until I see a different sort of change at the top, I can't say the team has a brighter future. I can only hope and be optimistic that something better come from Nazareth.
More tertiary students, more students.
Exactly.
More said that any more school, more said that any you see them with me support the team that is supporting team no.
That has been yehia mo apa talking of mo yehia bi papa e bi kan winti na maba ha ene jumadi ekosi I hope I wish I'll meet the gallant men, the top notch, the big guys, the big men who talks when they talk about Hearts of Oak, they matters most. We need philanthropists. We need benevolent groups to come on board to assist us in our process, our dealings. There are times we've met Honorable Ansar and co from the US, Mr. Kuma.
Nanansa, yes, Nanansa.
Good.
Yes, Nanansa. Mr. Moses.
Good.
Mr. Roger Mo, Mr. Ernest Mo. Yes.
We've seen, a bit of them coming on board. I want to appeal to the public and all those that are watching us. This is the fraternity. We need their help. We need sponsors. We need them to come on board. They should come and help our fraternity grow. Let's drive out the porcupines. Let's do the incredible. Let's do the unthinkable. And I promise them, Phobia Tesharu will bounce back again and Hearts of Oak will rise again.
President,
thanks for having me.
Okay. Mr. Yasmin, supporters PRO, and RCC on Okumase, supporters PRO, down from Mr. Ernest Champo, down for Pa. Mr. Yasmin, and I have a pum at the delegates in the Congress, no, we are Nessa, and the foreign number to us. Congress, no, which is a very popular film, I support Amahas.
Well, me did say, you may be prepared if you say, in some about who said, we share delegates now by now, yeah, dorsal, and now we share some kind of and some will be about whom, and a young council and fun to her, yeah, canna, yeah, good people, so they are come aboard, no. Say, a more emphasis here, see the clubs no corner, and quite a first organize supporters, chapters, any RCC, NCC, and you know, who say a moment did not, and I have 1 year, say, Mom, say, I'm organizing chapters, name, Alexis, no money. If you are not so, and I say, Regents, so you know, actually, imagine I find a first 2 be quite new. In a year, good paper, you don't come aboard, no so. No, Musi Fema, and almost be free, and I Monday so. Board NCC now, so better as then you know, I first ever journey after Monty. You say idea.
So from here, RCC chapters now, a from no, a bioguno, must have it me, then I'm quite boss as chapters, I'm almost back.
For now, they said almost a NCC mandate, almost about my region, so no say, if you want 2 months and not 3 months, yes, you have organized chapters on an INT. Said I was a kind of elections. Tier elections, not new executives, Bama. My chapters now because of Bimu or matters at end of Bimu also. Bimu to 2 coin, or we are chapter were 2 coin for which we said the Afrim, the not chapter, but say, re-election near human executive for other regions, other chapters. I'm also about organizing youth for now, chapters national Monaso. Mujra Monaso, no mamma, yea, RC sponsor, at me, Agina National, if you are to come.
But that's it. Say no, your time near Casa. Sinampacho within this na we supporter na say we delegates.
From Mark Usu.
Miss me Mark Usu sir.
Oh, and I say my name we know. I'm your chapter 127. Oh, Santa Maria. We are staunch Hearts of Oak support.
And Jumadi by who say delegates need no we no. I can't ready for on better so delegates meeting no me no. Omo consensus on the buy no any reforms on my show on be no. Ya extend the NCC no mandate na mo 1 year. Ni na no kaboma who ne ma say.
And then me feel say ekoye very good. Minyaya nanka ebeto aso tambia because you move your ha sometimes you pese you can be but if na ebeka no so it say o mama ye kwan me na e bihia na ye kire ya adwe no die na die me feel say very very good mama ni age because me so metimi aka de na ha me because me na ye so ye woni ma ye pese ye ka but kunya ba bia obeka no you know me so ba na mama so metimi akire ma adwe even though I mean to moment I mean the madam chere no kwa no omo peki so nti we say yeah na djuma die end better
to be NCC for no more bebo mabaso e djuma die omo dey put together in
no die djuma die omo di ni nani die no die bebo mabaso omo ya die pa ko de na me hwehwe say e be ba na no ana dey aba enne no
it said ni na kodum penifo nim na still na changes ama supporters no je na mbe ya fa ho
ɛno deɛ sɛ kudu mpanyinfoɔ anim na sɛ ɔmo anyɛ biribi amfa ho a ɔyɛ supporters yɛ sɔre bi de mihu ne sɛ team no yɛn supporters ne dia no matter how ɔtɔmɔtɔmɔ furu t-shirts anyway team no yɛn supporters ne dia eti ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ sɔre even sɛ demonstration kɔ de ɛbɛyɛ a because pɛtɛ ka sɛ about bɛ 10 years ɛne yɛn gye league no ɛbɛ a yɛ kɔ demonstration ɛwɔ secretariat no changes ba ɛma buadu ba no eti bi de gye league. So enti do bi a wo se sorry ye me ni brace supporters no but me we say ye kwa perifon be jatu as a changes amade a wo se supporters be sorry
be da wase say wo so wache wadwen ga kanti egu so enti ready for beto aso ndi bibia na ye sabe ba so ye
ati be das pa we also subscribe pa
ye be kind comments no e de ato aso amamo. Is it Eric? Also, they say messages in there to us. Masa, find out if there are plans to build the club's own stadium and when. I know board near no, and board level. Really NCC for information. Michael Diodu was a place I'm watching you live. I'm watching you live from Dubai. Michael, that was it. Share my own answer in Kebi. Share my own answer in Kebi. Mike, that was it. Where's here? Better. So when is the coach coming? Better Tamaklu. When is the coach coming? Better. You better share no so once any feedback given in the Edebema, Tibes, most subscribe to the channel. No, I'm share Mamonia so who in Sama, a Kosovo annual delegate assembly. No, Monsieur Mamonia inside in Kabi. Monsieur Mamonia inside in Kabi. Monsieur Mamonia inside in Kabi. Say your call lunch. The Colanchi just hold you on for now. If we are supporters for so to us. Manas Note, I say I want the phobia for life be reintroduced. I say I want the phobia for life be reintroduced and the payment should be automatic for every month. This is Manas from Awish. Okay, Manas Edru supporters for now. They say they no so able to ja netie dem so ebeka. Manasi edase share ma unua enso enhwe bi no hu unua wantumi amba no so hu de ekoso ewa ha. Budu Vladimir, I say we are back from work here in Qatar. Budu, ebe say sisi ano delegates congress no abewe ye enche sisi mu break na amanfo tima kudidi kakra nti enche no follow na nkasa so ebe hyehyɛ so nti supporters follow no ebe hyehyɛ so abewe ya nesa abewe ye edam ase mukoso na mutena so enche wene ana wene one chance you do tell now we are video IT ye call lunch aba ye ba e free lunch ba ya ma ya we edamasi